what up, people? What's good? It's me, El Teddy 27, Angry Teacher Chronicles, all that good stuff. And this is my review for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, Episode 1. So let's get started. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as I can. Y'all know this thing be long, honey. Especially that first episode. So we start off meeting the girls. I'm going to go through not one by one, but the ones that I kind of had something to say. The first girl we meet is this one named Britta. Now, this may be something that I speak on until either the last episode or until she's voted off. But I don't know how, and y'all let me know how you feel. I don't know how I feel about this woman being out here in blackface for her drag. And I understand it's drag at all, but where do we draw the line? Because in my estimation and to me, she's in blackface. She's not black, but when you get in drag, you put on shades of makeup that make you look 3 or 4 shades darker. So in my estimation, she was in blackface. And to me, if your drag is blackface, it's offensive. I'm sorry. I'm not a drag queen. I don't do drag. I don't really get into drag shows like that. But I watched the show, and in my estimation, she's in blackface. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, because I'm not always right, and sometimes I look at things from the wrong lens or the wrong perspective. So y'all please help me out with this, because especially with that last look she had, but I'll get there in a second. Widow Von Du is black. Anyway, God. Baby, listen, Widow Von Du, just stay, even in your confessionals, just stay in drag, because you are not cute as a boy. Just stay in drag, honey. Please, 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 mama girl. Don't come out of drag. Even when you in your confessionals, honey. Anyway. She's a big personality. And already in the beginning, it's a bit much for me. I mean, you know, can you ease me in? But you know, they don't. Some of these girls, they don't like to ease it in. They like to just go full throttle. It's, you know, it hurts sometimes when you ease it in, not full throttle from the beginning. I'm just saying. All puns intended. Next we meet Heidi. Well, not next, but the next person I wrote down was Heidi in Closet. I don't even know about her name. I don't even like her name. And this whole animalistic Chewbacca-esque scream with the tongue thing, I was like, oh. Now, I think she would be great as a comedy queen. And I think that is her drag. But her makeup and her clothing and her fashions are, they're subpar. They're not where they should be. They're not at the level that they should be at for someone not only on RuPaul's Drag Race, but boo, this is not season 1, 2, or 3. We're on season 12. So I expect for on season 12, the girls to be well put together. Their drag to be immaculate, okay? Hers not so much. And all this speaking of herself in third person, child, I was over it. Next person I wrote down was Gigi. I'm already sick of her talking about her mom. If she talks about her, if she mentions her mom one more time, girl, I'm going to throw up. I mean, that could be the new shot game where you take a shot every time Gigi Good mentions her mom. Try that next episode or whatever episode she's on next. Child. Anyway, so, and here's another thing I noticed about a lot of, especially the white drag queens. Is there, like I say, I don't know nothing about makeup. I don't know nothing about drag. I don't do drag. I don't do makeup. I don't know nothing about it. So y'all help me out here. So is the new thing, and because I don't think I remember noticing it, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But do you notice how they all overdraw their lip with the lipstick to make it look like they have fuller lips. Because when you see them out of drag, they really don't have nothing but those thin, non-existent white people lips. But then when they're in drag, all of them like overdraw the lips, I guess, to kind of make it look like they have full lips, like us black people, you know what I'm saying? The people descended from the Caucasus Mountains love trying to emulate and look like us. That goes back to that whole blackface thing. But y'all let me know, y'all makeup artists and people who do drag or whatever, is that new, or have I just never noticed it from the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains? I don't know, child. Anyway, so Rue comes on and Rue lets them know that for now they're only going to be this is going to be the first 7. They're going to be 2 premieres, and next week they're going to do another premiere with the remaining 6. And so they're going to compete this week with just at 7. So by episode, well, we're going to get them joined next week, but by episode 3 they'll all be competing together. So the mini challenge was Fashion Week. That was a mini challenge. Fashion Week, meaning you're going to be walking runway. And you had to have a spring and a fall look. So for the spring looks, let me tell you what I wrote down. Britta, it was a no for me. Nikki Doll, it was just okay. Her outfit was real regular, just okay. It could have been more. Widow Von Du, her spring look, I loved it. I loved her spring look. Jackie Cox was sickening. Sickening. Heidi in closet. Baby, your headpiece fell off, honey. Her dress was not cute to me. I don't know what that was. I just feel like she doesn't belong. She does not belong. And if you're going to be a comedy girl, and I feel like she's attempting to give me glamour, and it's just not working, boo. Your drag is not up to par where it should be, and you are beneath the rest of these girls. And I'm fearful that you're not going to be on here that long, sweetheart. But that's just my opinion. Gigi Good was snatched. Loved Gigi Good. Crystal Method, it was a no for me, dog. No. Now for the fall looks, Britta, it was a no for me. And I don't know, I didn't really care for her outfit. I didn't at all, but her outfits seem, what's the word I'm looking for? My grandma used to have a term, because my grandmother, God bless her soul, used to say, used to have this term because she was a professional seamstress. My grandmother used to say when something didn't look right, she used to call it mammy made. And when she used to call something mammy made, that meant that it looked real cheap and looked like something that was just threw together. And that's just how Britta's outfits look. I want to try to separate the fact that this whole blackface thing with her bothers my spirit. And so I'm trying to look beyond that, but I'm not going to lie. It bothers me. Nikki Doll, I liked what she had on. It was okay. It wasn't as good as no, she was just okay again. She was okay both times for me. I just went back and looked at my notes. She was just okay, and I think just okay is enough to get you voted off. Widow Von Du, I loved her walk and how she served, but the dress, not so much for the fall look. Not so much. Jackie Cox, whore, your looks in this runway, that retro thing she has going on, baby, I thought she was sickening for the spring look, and that whore came out there for the fall, and I said, whore, you better work that motherfucking stage. That whore was sickening. Oh, I love Jackie Cox. I like that whole retro look, that whole vibe, because it's different. It works for her. That shit looks nice on her. I'm not going to even lie. Heidi in closet, I'm not feeling you yet, sweetheart. I wrote down this stage might be too big for you. I know you from the backwoods, and like I said, maybe you're not as seasoned or accustomed to performing on the big stage like this, and this stage looks like at this point it might be a little too big for you. Maybe during the course of this season, some of the girls that are a little more seasoned on the big stage can, give you some pointers and tips and help you out, and you can grasp those really quickly and get more comfortable and acclimated on the big stage. But right now, it's too big for you. Gigi Good, I wasn't into the BDSM thing, but I felt like the judges would like it. I didn't like the whole BDSM thing. And then she mentioned her mom again. And I told you I'm already sick of hearing about her mama. Because I don't care about your mama. Your mama ain't here. Crystal Method, it was just okay. It didn't really impress me like that, what she had on. So the Maxi Challenge for this week, they would have to perform this rap song, I'm That Bitch. Each one of them had to write their own verse, but it was going to be a group performance, and they had to work on choreography as a group, although their verses were individual. Now, Widow and Heidi, because they were the ones who were the most, who were best at dancing and had done choreography before, they were in charge of the choreography and were like the captains for this week. It's the usual, same old. Whenever they practice choreography, be it by themselves or be it with one of the celebrity choreographers, there's always fighting and this, that, and the third. Somebody always gets mad. I didn't care about their fighting. I really didn't care. The performance itself. Well, first, before we get to the performance itself, RuPaul's. Oh, let me go back to RuPaul. I forgot to mention this. So, when RuPaul first came out there, after the first 7 girls got introduced, and then they had the little room mail or whatever, and RuPaul came out there out of drag. Now, I don't know if you was in the middle of injections, in the middle when they taped that, but I felt like part of her lip was drooping on one side. And I was like, what's going on with your lip, Ru? And like I said, she could have been in mid-Botox injection. Maybe they only had a chance to do one side and didn't get a chance to do the other side. But baby, when I looked at her, I was like, oh, what's wrong with your lip? Like, part of her lip was drooping. I don't know what that was about, honey. But anyway, when she revealed herself, when we came to the main stage, she was snatched. I loved the dress, loved the hair. She was snatched. So I was all right. But girl, when you was out of drag, honey, baby, you need to finish those injections, honey. So the performance of the song, it was just really okay. The choreography was not together. They were all over the place. It was a mess. Let me take that back. It wasn't okay. It was a mess. They were not in sync with the choreography. It was just a hodgepodge or motley crew of just a bunch of fuckery on stage. And I was like, girl, please. Girl, I can't. Anyway. The runway theme was sparkles. Okay? So, Britta, she went completely for the blackface look now. So this whore not only is in blackface, but then you have an afro wig along with it as well. I'm not here for it. I'm sorry. Somebody gonna have to talk to me in this comment section and tell me that I'm just way off with this. But this whole blackface thing, I don't know how I feel, y'all. I do not know how I feel. And I know the girls go up for RuPaul's Drag Race, and I know the girls go up for RuPaul in this show. But I am not here for this. Not at the end of Black History Month, honey. Not at the end of no month. Damn if it's Black History Month or not. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody talk to me in the comment section. Make me feel different, honey. But next we had Crystal Method. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, you know, and I know her drag is this kind of comedy in your face. She was supposed to be some kind of animal or something. That shit was a damn mess. It was a damn mess. I ain't like it at all. Gigi Good, I did like it, but I felt like it wasn't enough. You know? I liked what she had on, but it just wasn't enough. Heidi in Closet, her hair was a mess. I don't know what was going on with her hair. That hair was a damn mess. A damn mess. I don't know what that was. Jackie Cox, once again, she killed it. She had another retro look, and I don't know if she can get away with doing the retro look every week. Maybe she can, if that's her drag. But how she's been breaking it out in this week 1, all of her looks were sickening. I was here for them. I loved Nikki Doll and them feathers. Those feathers with the looked like it had rhinestones or glitter or something on it. I lived for them feathers that Nikki Doll had on. Widow Von Du, I really didn't care for the dress. The dress was so big, and Widow Von Du is a big girl. And the dress was just so big, I didn't really care for the dress. You know what I'm saying? She looked like someone's aunt. I don't know. Like she did look like someone's aunt. So, Gigi Good and Widow Von Du are the top 2 of the week. Mind you, I said that, you know, both of them, I didn't like their runways. Wasn't that I didn't like Gigi, she just didn't give me enough. So, because Ruth says nobody's going to get voted off. So, the 2 top people had to lip sync for the win, as opposed to lip sync to see who would get voted off. I couldn't take my eyes off that goddamn. They did Starships by Nicki Minaj. I could not take my eyes off of doggone Widow. Widow ate that lip sync up. Baby shark do. That young lady right there, doll baby, you did that. Okay, listen. When that woman split and slid across the stage in the split, I was done, honey. You know, it's one, because the girls split all the time, honey. But that woman split and slid across the stage in the split. She split and slid. Split and slid. Split and slid. I was like, girl, it was... I ain't gonna lie, Mama Girl. Now, she had said, oh, I'm a choreographer, I'm a dancer. And I was looking at her like, girl, you gonna have to show me something. Girl, she showed me something. Mama Girl was here for it. And then I guess she's double jointed. So she started doing all the little double jointed moves where they, you know, make their arms go to the back. And then the way she twisted her leg to make it go. I was like, oh, girl. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. Child, she did that, honey. You did that with her. So what that means is that going forward, she's not the girl that you want to lip sync with. She's not the girl you want to lip sync with. That was RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, Episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed parts. Y'all gonna have to help me out with this Brita girl. Y'all gonna have to help me out. Really? Anyway, y'all, until next week and next time you see me, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.